So hi all and a very happy Independence Day to all of you. A very happy 75th Independence Day to all of you. स्वतंत्रता दिवस की 75वीं वर्षगांठ पे आप सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई. सो आज चूंकि स्वतंत्रता दिवस है 75वां स्वतंत्रता दिवस है हमारा. तो उस ओकेजन पे एक इन पाइथन कोड है जिसके थ्रू हम लोग इंडियन फ्लैग को आउटपुट में डिस्प्ले कर सकें. So there's a Python code with the help of which we will be displaying our Indian flag in the output. So this is what it is. So I'll be creating a line by line. Uh, I'll be explaining it line by line, and I'll be doing what? I'll be coding it and explaining it line by line. If any doubts, please feel free to ask in the comments box. And once again, a very happy Independence Day to all. So let's begin by importing a few libraries. So we'll basically plot this Indian flag with the help of Matplotlib, of course. So this is what it is, all right. So let's do what? Let's import a library. Let's say which library. Let's import a library, NumPy, right? Let's import the NumPy library. NumPy is in P. Right, remember NumPy, all the tutorials of NumPy will be taught over here on our channel. So for now, क्योंकि आज इंडिपेंडेंस डे है तो NumPy लाइब्रेरी का NumPy लाइब्रेरी से फ्लैग अपना बनाते हैं और मैटप्लोटलिब लाइब्रेरी से उसके सारे ट्यूटोरियल्स अपलोड किए जाएंगे. कोई डाउट हो तो कमेंट बॉक्स है ही आपके पास, उसमें आप स्टोर कर सकते हैं. सॉरी फॉर दैट नॉइज. ऑल राइट. सो NumPy लाइब्रेरी एक क्या है, एक साइंटिफिक बहुत मेजर लाइब्रेरी है पाइथन की. इट्स यूज फॉर साइंटिफिक कैलकुलेशंस. It's used for the creation of arrays. It's used for basic statistical techniques, calculating basic statistical techniques like calculating mean, median, mode, standard deviation, etc. Carrying out matrix operations like mathematical matrix operations, algebraic operations like matmul, carrying out your um, trigonometrical operations. One of the trigonometric, a few of the trigonometrical operations we'll see over here as well. All right, moving on towards the next step, importing the Matplotlib library. Now, Matplotlib is used for plotting of graphs. Matplotlib is used for what? It is used for plotting of graphs. Now we'll import another library. Of course, it is used for creating patches. It is used for creating of patches. This matplotlib.pyplot is used for what? It is used for plotting of the library, plotting of graphs. And matplotlib.patches, import matplotlib.patches as let's say patch, right? As patch. Now let's run these three. So as you can see, it has run over here. It is numbered it. That means it is run. All right, and now what we'll do is that we'll plot the tricolors. Plot the tricolors. Plot the tricolor, right? With the help of what? With the help of the patch, right? Remember, this is a library. This is an object of the library. This is a library or a package or a module in Python. This is the object. With the help of that, we will be doing what? We will be calling all the functions of these packages. Let's see, let's have a look. Let's take a variable A, assign it to a patch dot, let's say we want to create a rectangle, right? Of course, the flag, every flag of every country is in a rectangular shape, right? So this is what it is. And what we'll do is that we'll basically name the dimensions of it 0, 1, right? Followed by, let's say some width as to what the width will be, right? Followed by height. Let's take height is 2, right? Face color as what? Green. All right. Face color as green. So this is what it is, right? Let's have a look at our great Indian flag. So this is what it is. So currently this is our great Indian flag. So we are currently we are doing what? We are naming the bottom patch, which is green in color, right? Edge color is equal to gray. All right, edge color we'll be keeping it as gray. Then we'll create another patch, rectangle 0, 1. We'll be keeping the width as same and the height as same for all the patches. We'll be creating this is the middle patch that we are creating, right? Height, these are the parameters of this patch dot rectangle function, right? Height is equal to 2. Face color is white, remember, in our flag. Let me show you all once again. The middle portion is what? The middle portion is white in color. Of course, the Indians must be remembering. It is for those who are from the foreign countries as well. Uh, right, so this is what it is, white. And followed by edge color. We'll keep the edge color as same for all the three patches, which is gray. We'll keep it as gray, right? Next, we'll create another variable and create a patch dot rectangle, right? 0, 1, width. Again, the width will be same. Remember, the width and height are what? These are the parameters, right? Height as 2. Face color. Let me show our flag once again, right? The upper patch we are creating now, it is what? It is in what color? It is in a not orange color. It is a different it is not orange color. It is different than that. So it has a Python has a certain code for that. We'll be writing it as we'll be writing a code for that, right? So which comes in under what? Which comes under inverted quotes, and it is FF9933. So when we'll show the output, the very same the Bhagwa color will appear. The Bhagwa color, as we call it, will appear, right? So this is what it is. The saffron color. The saffron color. So this is what it is. It is the code for saffron color, right? And we'll keep the edge color as what? Edge color as gray, right? So this is what it is. Next, what we'll do is that next we'll basically do what? We'll create subplots for this. So we'll create subplots. So m comma n, and let's have a look at it. M comma n is equal to plt dot subplots. All right, and beneath that we'll write n dot add underscore patch. We'll be adding these patches to the subplots a n dot add underscore patch b, right, n dot add underscore patch c. All right, so our patches have been created, right? The tricolor has been created. Now what next? What next now? The next thing that remains is our tricolor, the Ashok Chakra, right? The tricolor has plotting has been done. We have patched it. Now what we'll do is that we'll plot the Ashok Chakra. Let's plot the Ashok Chakra in the next step. Now Ashok Chakra circle. We'll be creating the circle of Ashok Chakra first, and then we'll create the circle of this Ashok Chakra first. So let's create it. So how we'll do that? We have to take up a radius of it. Radius is equivalent to, let's keep it as 0.8. All right. Next, what we'll do is that plt dot plot. Let's keep the length and breadth to 6,4. The 6 is the basically your width, and the 4th is your height or length, you can call it, right? So this is what will create an basically mention another parameter marker, keep it as O. All right, create a marker face color, right? Marker face color, we all remember we need to color the circle of the chakra as well. There's again a specific code for that in Python, hash 000. Let me have a clear look at it. 0000 4 times 0, 88 small ff All right, comma marker size. We have to define the size of that marker as well. Once we'll see the output, all the concepts will be, all the confusion will be cleared, right? So this is what it is. Next, what we'll do is that let's create a variable chakra. Let's create a variable chakra, plt.circle. All right, plt.circle. Let's take it as 6 comma 4. All right, let's keep the radius as a radius, which we have defined over here as 0.8, and take the color as the same code that we mentioned over here above. That is 4 times 0, 88 FF, and of course, uh, mentioning a hash, right? We'll keep the fill parameter as false because we don't want to fill it. We are, as I said earlier, we are just creating a circle over here. We are not filling it with anything, right? Creating a line width, the width of that circle. So that is what it is, right? So we are done with this code. Next, what we'll do, we'll take this variable and add it to our subplot. The way we added the patch n dot add underscore patch, like that, we'll add it to the subplot n dot add underscore artist function, and store the chakra inside it, right? The chakra variable over here, right? Now now let's take a look of the full fledged Indian flag, right? There are 24 spokes. Basically, let's not count it, but general knowledge it is that we have 24 spokes inside the chakra. We have 24 spokes inside the Ashok chakra, right? So this is what it is, all right. So for that, drawing 24 spokes in Ashok chakra. Right, so this is what we'll create a loop for that. If you want to basically understand the basics of for loop, do check out our for loops video. All right, so this is what it is. So for I in range. All right, as if you want to know what this range command does, or range function does, check our Python basics or introduction to lists video. All right, so this is what you'll be able to know how it works. So for I in range 0, 24, that means it will start from 0 and read till 23. Now, if it starts from 0 and reads till 23, that means this particular loop will run 24 times, because 0, remember, 0 is included in it. All right, so this is what it is. Now, under the loop, we'll create a variable. Remember, all of these variable will be running under the for loop, right? So we'll create 6, because the 6 is what? 6 is our width that we declared in the plot and in the plt dot circle. We'll create radius divided by 2 and multiplied by np.cos. Remember, I said NumPy is also used for trigonometrical functions, and I also said that a few of the trigonometrical functions will be used inside this code as well. So np.cos, we'll take np.pi. The value of np.pi is what? Is basically the value of pi, which is what? 3 point. Let us have a look. np.pi 3.14. 3.14, or 22 by 7. 22 by 7, right? So this is what, but in terms of np.cos, what will be the value of np.pi? It will be equivalent to -1. Why? Because in trigonometry, cos pi represents what? It represents cos 180, and cos 180 is equivalent to -1.0. So this is what, so yeah, returning back to our problem, np.pi into I divided by 12, right? Plus np dot pi divided by 48. So this is what it is, right? So this is how we'll be drawing our chakra. So what it will do is that it will जो भी वैल्यू आएगी इसकी np.py की, which will be 3.14 into I की value is what currently 0. In this current loop it is 0, so it will do what, it will divide it by 0. 0 plus np.py divided by 48. Now np dot 3.14 divided by 48, it will basically whatever the value will be, it will basically print it in the form of cos theta, right? So this is what it is. Next what we'll do is that we'll create q is equal to 6 plus again radius by 2. Let me just copy paste, the code is very similar. Let me just copy and paste and then make a few changes, otherwise it will run for a very long time. All right, let's take this as q. All right, so this is what it is. Let's take up one more r, a few more r, 4 plus radius by 2, and let's create minus over here, right? And let's keep up np dot sign, np dot sign. All right, np dot py. Let me check it whether there is no mistake as such. All right, no mistake. pq. Let's name it as r. Let's name it as s. All right, let's check the 4. Let's keep it as 4. Remember, now we are calculating the width of it. Right, radius by 2 into np dot sign. All right, np dot into np dot pi by 12 minus. All right, t t. Let's just paste it. Name it as t. All right, 6 plus radius into np dot cos. Let's keep it as np dot pi into 12. Let's remove the np dot pi by 48. All right, rst. Let's just copy paste it. Yeah, u. Let's keep it as 4. Keep it for np dot sign and remove this. Np dot is no longer needed. All right. Next, what we'll do is that within our subplot, we'll add these patches and dot add underscore patch. All right. And write the function of patch, a polygon. Remember, we are creating a polygon. All right. Keep it in 6 by 4 because we've taken 6 by 4 earlier. Plot it with p comma r. All right. All right. P comma r with the length and with the width and with the length, right? P comma r and t comma u. We are pairing the cosines with the sines, right? Followed by which one is left? T comma u, p comma r. It is q comma s. One more is left. Just 1 second. Yeah, it is over. It is over. Let's close this. Let's okay, open भी कर दें यहाँ पे. All right, now we are good to go. Fill is equal to true. Remember, we have to fill this, the 24, the circle with 24 spokes of Ashok Chakra, right? And close it. And closed it. True. All right. The color of this will be what? The blue color, dark blue or navy blue color. It will be what? It will be equivalent to the one we've mentioned above. 000088FF, the dark blue color. All right. Next, what we'll do, we'll come out of the loop, plt dot access. All right. Equal plt dot show to display. All right. So there's an error over here. It says okay, height is missing. Okay, the spelling of height is not correct. Height. All right. Now let's run. So, okay, one more error is there. It is not showing it as this plt.circle 6,4. All right, a circle. The C of the circle should be capital. All right, one more difference is there. Which we are not able to. It is not plotted the green color. All right, it is not plotted the green color. Let's check for green edge color. We have kept it as a gray. Height is 2. All right, let me just change the. All right, the length of the height has been same. All right, let's run it once more. Here it is. Finally, after two unsuccessful attempts, the first attempt, which is what? Which has created an Indian tricolor. All right, an Indian flag. So this is what it is. So learn this code, run it in your Jupyter notebook, and Jai Hind, Vande Matram. Have a great Independence Day ahead. And not only on Independence Day, one should be patriotic the entire 365 days, 24 into 7. So that is what it is. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.